Unbelievable. This is very laughable. You'll be shocked because northern governors are accusing Governor Samuel Ortom, the governor of Benue State. And some of the accusations is that meat is expensive in Benue because of Ortom's ban on open grazing. I mean, how does the ban on open grazing affect the price of meat in the market? You know what they want to do? Make sure that the people of Benue State succumb to pressure. Okay. Now, over the seas, okay, when we say, we were saying about Europe, America, in Asia, and all over the world. If for instance, you've been opportuned or you watch the movies and you see some of those things, you will see that cattle and human beings are not struggling for roads opportunity or where to live and all that. The population of the world has grown immensely, and things have to adapt, change, and have to be re-strategized. For instance, the position of grazing animals, okay? The position of grazing animals. I mean, every day as we see, how does that work? How does that work? In Nigeria today, the population in the 80s and the 90s is not the same population. However, they don't want to listen to that. They are saying the government, the human beings must give way for the cattle. Only in Nigeria, though, where the human beings give way for the cattle. Yes? And so this is what is happening right now. Cattle has more fundamental human rights than human beings. Let's get all the details and understand what is going on. Meat is expensive in Benue because Governor Samuel Ortom banned on open grazing. Contrary to the belief that beef cost high in Benue, at the approach of Yetid, butchers and meat sellers blame the situation on the removal of meat subsidy by the government. They say the law banning open grazing, which they termed removal of meat subsidy, is at the root cause of the high cost of the price of meat. Meat sellers who spoke with news agencies of Nigeria, NAN, on Tuesday in Makurdi, the state capital, said price of cow meat went up because Governor Samuel Ortom signed the anti-grazing bill into law. Mr. Eneche said by signing the bill, Governor Samuel Ortom sent cows and herders away from Benue. He lamented that livestock guards in Benue always search for herders into deep forests to impound their cows, some of which die in custody. The herders, he said, needed to pay heavy fine to reacquire their surviving ones. For example, if I have 100 cow and they are all arrested, maybe about five will die in custody and will still have to sell about 10 cows to be able to settle the fine. The anti-grazing law of Benue has caused a lot of challenges for us meat sellers as it has it has made it difficult for us to buy cows because of the absence of herders in our community. Before now, a herder could call you on phone to buy his cows, and it was cheap, very cheap rate. That is no longer the case. We meat sellers now travel as far as Kano, Castina, Plateau, Nasarawa to buy cow. Sometimes the cows dealers will refuse to sell to us because we are from Benue. And after much pleading, they will sell to us exotic prices. So how do we survive? How do we sell and make our money? This is where the problem is. Another seller, Mr. Mohammed Yakub, told NAN that traveling to other states to take cows to Benue has been very challenging because of the heavy tax to be paid at police checkpoints before reaching their destination in Benue State. So, my people, can you imagine Governor Samuel Otom's sole purpose of putting a ban on open grazing is so that human life is of more value than the current predicament people currently find themselves. However, guess what? Governor Samuel Otom, for the decision he has made so that the people of Benue State can it's better for them to be alive than the cow. It has now become what? A serious problem. Can you see what is going on? They are now saying the governor, People are now, putting this on the governor as if it's the governor's fault on what is going on. So this is what is going on, my people. This is the current predicament, they've come to find themselves. We know that, for things to go well, this all started from the central, by the way. It's not Otom's fault. If President Muhammadu Buhari and his brothers, okay, the Fulanis, when he came on board, he said, you know what? It is the 21st century. The world has advanced. What we should do is, there is a vast expanse of land in what we call all over the Sahara Desert. So what we'll do is let's ensure that we build carved out a place. Have you heard of the history of Dubai? Dubai, that some of us go for holiday, was once a place that was not appealing and pleasant, But guess what? People like you and I, they have leaders that were visionary, that had a 50-year plan. And the sole aim and purpose is that after a process of time, Dubai will become a choice place. And exactly what it is. You know, the good book tells us that a man must see something. You may not be there today, but are you seeing change? So why you look at the television, you must not be looking at television. You must see what you must not look at the television. You must look at the vision. It may not look like it, but if you can see it, you can achieve it. If you can see, what do you see? How are you looking at it? How are you looking at things? From what perspective? And who tells you it's not possible? Have you heard of the word all things are possible? Even in the very course of nature, if you follow people that are very negative thinking, driven by negativity, it will affect you because even their dominion around you, there is just this negativity all around them. The aura is all negative. Now, take that to you, flip it the other way. People that are around you are positive, visionary, and you yourself, you're looking at it and say things can change. I may be here tomorrow, but this is not the destination. I not told you that Rome was built in a day, So it has to come. Governor Samuel Otom, whole aim and sole purpose is that the people of Benue we are safe beyond you looking at meat, because that was what happened to a people after they were saved from captivity. They said they would prefer to go to captivity because of onion, garlic, and ginger. So it's human nature. The Fulanis you are talking about, the herders you want to be around you, they intend to take over your land. Your governor, you say the elders in Africa say, what an elder sits down looking at on the tree. Even when a child climbs on 10-story building, cannot see it. So to be forewarned is so that one is wise. Leave us a comment. God bless. Bye for now.